The YMCA began in Catawba County in 1969 when Adrian L. Shuford Jr. had the foresight to see the need for the Y.
My dad and Adrian Shuford were very close friends. When Adrian started thinking about the Y, they collaborated together and built and raised the funds to start the Y here in Catawba County.
There's this endearment that people feel in this area who grew up here. It was a safe place for kids to go and to grow up together and just to learn life lessons.
That's where people went. I mean, that was the place to be in Hickory if you were a youngster, and still is today, just a little different.
Being with the Y for 43 years, I have had the pleasure of working with wonderful leaders. People need to know how much those leaders did for our YMCA, especially Mr. Shuford. Even though he's not here any longer, he still continues to provide for our YMCA in various ways.
The fact that the founding fathers, those gentlemen 50 years ago who had the idea to establish a YMCA, their initial thought was really just, you know, we think we need to do this for the community. And I don't think they had an idea that 50 years later, the impact that those initial efforts would have on so many people's lives.
I got involved after my dad's death and have been very impressed with the programs that the Y gives to the community and the collaboration it has with other organizations in the community.
In 1995, the Shuford Recreation Center became a YMCA, so giving us 2 locations. Our service area covers 3 counties, Caldwell, Catawba, and Burke.
They wanted to expand their child care, daycare, and this was the perfect place to do it. So they've done a magnificent job in expanding their daycare, and it's a great facility.
So over the past couple of years, we have faced some challenges, but by the same token, part of our impact area is social responsibility. When there's a need, the YMCA raises their hand and says, I'm here for the community.
All the money that we raise for annual support campaign goes to families and children that couldn't otherwise afford the Y's services, so otherwise wouldn't be here if it weren't for our annual support campaign.
With the leadership we have now, I think it's reaching out, and I think the community understands what the Y is doing and the impact it's having in the communities.
This capital campaign is probably the largest capital campaign that we've seen in our county, but it's a large campaign because of the impact that it's going to have in the community.
We're going to build it for this century, and the more we can do to improve that, the more people we're going to get coming in there.
I am very excited about the capital campaign and the construction that's coming soon. I think it's going to attract more members to the Y and allow us to better serve the community.
I've never been involved in one that could raise this much money in Hickory. That just shows you that there's a support at the Y that not many other groups have here.
People are willing to do that because of their endearment toward the YMCA and the experiences that they had there growing up at the YMCA.
I think for me, it is community. It is family. That's just the Y.